That's how. So I don't serve God. I don't serve God based on, oh, it's a dying wish of one of my family members or something. I realize I can't serve God purely. I can't be pure on my own. So how am I going to get to heaven? Jesus Christ, pure and holy, came and died as a sacrifice for all humanity's sin, which was acceptable, for all humanity's sins, which was acceptable to God. This was acceptable for his son to die for us. And this is why I believe. So that sets people straight as far as, oh well, you're just blindly following a religion. You don't know what that religion really is. I'm not blindly following anything. I just told you why I'm following it. So how am I blindly following it? No, you're used to Americans blindly following different various religions. I'm not one of those people. I can tell you exactly why I'm following specifically Jesus Christ. And that's why. And so you can play and gamble and knowing that you ain't right, and you know you ain't right in your own self, and you can act like you're gonna get to heaven based on your Smokey Joe philosophies. Or you can realize that really in reality, man, you're just not gonna ever be good enough. And you can't be safe enough in your own ways to think that you're gonna be good enough to get to God. And pure enough to stand and live and exist with a holy God, man. Not a priest, not a preacher, a holy God. The holy almighty God. How can you be in his presence, man? I mean, come on, man. You can't be that arrogant. You cannot absolutely be that arrogant, man. It's no way unless something was accepted on your behalf. Something that made you able to get there. It couldn't be just you. And that explains Jesus Christ coming, his son, and you could talk about all these different messiahs. You could talk about all of that. I know all the things people talk about. You could talk about all these different Christs throughout history. You could talk about all of that. But the truth is the power of God, the reality of that spiritual power that cannot be denied. That's what separates us from religion, is spiritual power. And that's why Satan fights us so hard to not be spiritual, because no one can deny that. It's one thing to deny religion. It's one thing to deny actual spirituality. Like, yo, that person's spiritual. Look at that. Look what happened. You can't deny it. You can deny religion because people can sit up and talk and deceive you and play Jedi mind tricks, and and then you realize it's not true. Okay, but spiritual power cannot be denied, man. You can't deny it. You can't deny it. And that explains why Satan fights Christians in the world from becoming more spiritual. You can get all the good doctrine, you can get all the good stuff. You can talk about good morals and all of this. Good morals is not going to make people serve a religion. If they see you, oh, okay, you're a good person, I think I'm going to follow that. They'll watch you die as a good person. Well, that was a good person. I just don't believe in his religion. I don't believe in that person's religion. Right? But spiritual power cannot be denied. That's why Satan fights it so hard. That's why he does. That's why he fights it so hard. Because once spiritual power is revealed, who can deny it? Who can deny it when somebody's healed by God's power? Who can deny that? That's why he fights Christians in America from being spiritual. He wants you to be Americanized. Satan fights you to be American. He wants you to be Americanized. Be true to your country. Show a little American style, you know. You need to show some spiritual style. That's what you need to do. You need to become more spiritual and show some spiritual style. Show the power of God. That's what you need to do. Show some spiritual style. Show the style of spirituality that you have. Show that your style of spirituality is the truth. Show that your religion, per se, is the truth. Show some spiritual style. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is you can't be a part of this culture. You cannot be Americanized anymore. That's what's holding all Christians back from being spiritual, and the world therefore seeing that we are the truth. The Americans will not admit it that they are still Americanized. They can't admit it, but it's true. They're either Americanized or they have the culture still in their soul, and they can't get to the higher levels of spirituality, which would prove everything.